Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to this Tempest of War game of direct assault between the Alpha Legion, or at least we think they are, and the Salamanders. Direct assault, it's quite a good mission, and we've also got hidden supplies as well. So we've got an extra objective marker, so we've got 6 down on the table. So we've got one in each deployment zone, we've got one here and one, where's the other one? Over there, and then we've got 4 across the middle, so one over there, one here, and also 2 over here. So there's a bit more over here. The deployment zone is like that. Sweeping engagement, it's called. So sort of weird Yankee corner triangular deployment thing. And direct assault, you get points in the command phase. If you have one objective, you get 5. If you've got 2, you get 10. And if you've got more, you get an extra 5. So potential 15 per turn. And then you get extra points if you're killing units off of objectives or stealing objectives. And if you do both, you get extra points. So that's 2 points if you do one of those, or 3 if you do both. So that's the mission. For the terrain, we've got ruins. There are 4 separate ruins here. They're all obscuring and light cover, so you can't shoot through them, but you can shoot into them or out of them, and they give you +1 to save. And they're also breachable, scalable, defensible, all the aballs. And then there's lots of line of sight blocking terrain around the edges, and that is also a crater, so that will also be difficult ground and light cover. But everything else is essentially just line of sight blocking. Even if there's a gap, it's line of sight blocking. Nice and simple. I'm not going to bother getting a laser pen out. So that's that, and the craters, again, just line of sight blocking and look nice. So that's the terrain. Speaking of terrain, if you want terrain like this and battle mats and things, check out urbanmats.com and gamemat.eu. There will be links below. And also, if you want to support the channel more, you can check out the link for Element Games below. If you want to get some hobby needs and stuff, like models, paints, brushes, whatever you want at a discount, so you can check them out. And if you like the content, smash the like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. There'll be a video every week, hopefully. And you can also check out Hereditary 40k on Instagram and Patreon. And the guest for today is... It's Dan! Hello. Again! It's been a while. You've got your Salamanders, or Storm Giants.
Yeah.
Which is why I made a bit of a desert thing today, because it's like Mission Desert Storm. Storm Giants.
Mine are actually hidden, and yours are, who knows what yours are.
Yeah, you'll be camouflaged, and I'll be... Am I Alpha Legion? Who knows? We'll find out. But yeah, Salamanders. Salamanders are quite cool. So now with Armour of Contempt, I can't reroll wounds against them.
Well, they would be
nice.
if they were running their kind of parent inheritor trait.
Oh, so you're not running them as Salamanders?
No, so they're running as warded, so 5+ shrug against mortal wounds.
Okay.
And Whirlwind of Rage, so exploding 6s.
In combat. Okay, so it's a bit more resilient to mortal wounds and things. There may be a few. And then a bit more punchy.
Yeah, so there are a couple new additions.
Yes.
Most notably, probably the Assault Centurions. Which...
Yeah, they're nice and chunky.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was the other Salamander thing? Tactical Doctrine, you get +1 to wound with Flamers or Melters or something?
+1 to wound with Flamer and Melter in Tactical, yeah.
Yeah, so that's quite cool. Okay, alright, so do you want to run through your list for us?
So starting front to back, we've got the Warlord, who is the Chief Librarian, who's got Psychic Mastery. He's got several of the Salamander's powers, which are essentially +1 toughness for a unit, -1 to hit for a unit, and he's also can do mortal wounds in combat.
Yes.
His powers go off. He's got Artificer Armour, so to give him an extra save and an invuln. Because of Psychic Mastery, all of those are going to be going off on 5s. So hopefully relatively reliable.
Yeah, because he gets, what, +1 to cast or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they normally all go off on 6s, do they?
Mm.
That's quite reliable, then.
Yeah, so
very reliable. Okay.
Kind of puts a little bit of poke in there. You can kind of, don't have to kind of hope and pray the whole thing.
Yeah.
So the Chief Apothecary, which I'll be honest, when we were chatting earlier, I kind of said, well, it's a Chief Apothecary, and made the assumption that you have to bring Selfless Healer, etc., with it. So yeah, that's obviously what he does have. He's also got the Armour Indomitus. Again, hopefully try and keep him around for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Behind them, Unit 5 Blade Guard, the Assault Centurions, who've all got Flamers on this occasion. The 2 units of infiltrators with the Helix Adept, again, try and keep them around for a little bit longer. Unit of sniper eliminators in the back. And then the 3 vehicles, you've got the Leviathan with the Cyclonic Melter gunners in the drill as well. Flamers in the front, no rockets on the top because you don't have the points.
You ran out of ammo. Cool.
And the Redemptor with the Gatling Flamer frag launchers and the
Icarus rocket pod.
Icarus rocket pod and the Storm Speeder in the back, which is the Hammer Strike, the Melter.
It's the anti-tank
missile variant. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, and this is a Vanguard detachment?
So this is a Vanguard, and so I'm only starting with 6 CP.
Oh, okay.
So, use them wisely.
Yeah, so you've got lots of elite killing things. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay. If anyone's wondering as well, it's 1,500 points, which is why there's not very much stuff. Well, I say that, I've still filled most of my side. So I'm Alpha Legion, I'm running a battalion. Alpha Legion are -1 to hits if I'm more than 12 inches away, or if it's got 10 or more wounds, I have to be more than 18 inches away to get -1 to hit, which is quite nice if you like bringing lots of long-ranged guns. So I've brought a few long-range guns. And I can also fall back and charge, or fall back and do actions. And quite a few secondaries in Tempest of War are doing actions, so that could be handy. There are also strats and things where I can fall back and shoot as well, and make things auto-explode, which could be hilarious. There's all sorts of tricks with Alpha Legion. But yeah, so that's the bit about them. I have a Lord. He's my Lord Crannan. I always called him Lord Crannan the Relentless, so I've given him the Blade of the Relentless, because that makes sense. It's essentially a power sword, but with an extra bit of AP and damage too, so it's a bit like a mastercrafted power sword, but hits of 6 to do 2 mortal wounds, and then the attack sequence ends for that attack. So I might not even have to wound you with the sword to do damage, which is nice. And then he's also got a plasma pistol. He also has the Drake scale plate for his second relic, so he's got a 2-up save and transhuman. And then his warlord trait is, I think it's the Master of Diversion or something. I can redeploy things at the end of deployment. Not at the start of the first battle round, after we've deployed, which is interesting, because most things are like start of the first battle round. But yeah, okay, could be interesting. I have a Sorcerer. He's a Zinch Sorcerer. The Lord's also Zinch. Everything's Zinch, apart from a few things we'll get to in a minute. So the Sorcerer is Zinch. He's got the Eye of Zinch, so he gets +1 to cast. So he's a bit like your guy. And also on unmodified 9s, you cannot deny them, which is interesting. So he's got the Zinch power, which gives something a 4+ invulnerable save. He's got Smite. He's also got Infernal Gaze, which is a bit like another Smite, essentially. And Prescience, so it gives something +1 to hit. So that's him. And then going across to my last HQ, I have a Warp Smith. I haven't given him anything apart from a mark of Zinch, but essentially you can point out a vehicle and give it +1 hit ranged attacks, only ranged, not all attacks, and he can heal a vehicle, which is nice. So that's him. There might be something you might want to give +1 hit to back there. I've got 3 units of Marines, no upgrades on them. Apart from the champions, I've got chainswords, and they're the only things that don't have mark of Zinch. They all have the mark of Nurgle. Why have I put Nurgle instead of Zinch on Marines? Because I think Nurgle's better. Because Zinch is really good if you've got units getting hit with big damage weapons, because it makes damage 0. Most people are going to shoot small arms at Marines, so making small arms wound them a bit worse is better. And if someone does shoot big guns at them, you can make them transhuman, which is nice. That's my reason for it anyway. I've got 8 chosen. Why 8? I don't know. I think it means I can put them and my characters in a transport, essentially. But they don't have the mark of Khorne. They have the mark of Zinch as well. I also have given the champion the Black Rune of Damnation. So they are -1 to wound, and your psychic, if he's within 18, perils on any doubles, which is interesting. So they've all got cursed weapons and bolt guns. 3 of them have power fists, because they can have power fists now, which is interesting. So I'll give that a go. I've got a Hellbrute with a Mighty Melter and a fist, and obviously he's Zinch as well, which is nice. It's really nice on Hellbrutes, because someone shoots something really big at a Hellbrute. I failed the save and I'm like, damage 0. It's quite funny, really. I've got a Forge Fiend with the triple plasma, because that's cool. I've got a Land Raider, because they may be good now, don't know, but the Lascans are definitely good, especially if they're hitting with +1 to hit. So I'll give that a go. And then I've got a Rhino to transport some guys around in. So yeah, that's me. That's the Alpha Legion. That's the Storm Giants. We already know. No, we don't know who's deploying where yet, do we?
No.
So we need to roll off for that. After you, sir. It's the roll that doesn't really matter. But
Doesn't matter, does
but
it?
I will defend and I'll pick this side because it's a better camera angle. So we'll deploy, we'll alternate, and we'll be back. Right, we're back after deployment. So as you can see, the Alpha Legion is over here, or well, mainly there really, and the Salamanders are pretty much everywhere really. If you can see them in amongst the terrain, because they're quite camouflaged actually. It's very nicely done. So the Alpha Legion, in the Land Raider here, I've got 2 units of Marines. There's 10 Marines in there. In the Rhino, I've put my Sorcerer, my Lord, and the 8 Chosen. Why the Rhino, not the Land Raider? It's quicker, essentially. But you're quite close to me anyway, so yeah. Also here I've got my Wartsmith and my Dreadnought and my Hellbrute, sorry, and my Forge Fiend, because yeah, that's where the Wartsmith should be. I've also got 5 Marines here because there's an objective there. That's my deployment. For your deployment, you've sort of gone quite heavy on this flank as well, by the looks of it.
So I think you both recognise lots of objectives over here. So I've got some infiltrators on the 2 which kind of sit over yonder.
Being sneaky.
So they're hiding out there. And then the Storm Speeder, Eliminators, First Dreadnought, Blade Guard, and then what we've realised, it looks like a dad taking his kids out to the park.
Yeah.
On this flank.
Yeah, the Leviathan and his little baby Centurions, because they've all got siege drills, which is quite interesting. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, there's 4 objectives here. There's 2 here and 2 there. So it's going to be mainly fought on this side, but I'm almost leaving you having 2 objectives all game, really. Because I haven't really got the speed to get over to them. I mean, I could have deployed something here, but then I would have killed infiltrators, and then they would have just been sitting over there. So I don't know. We'll see how that works out. But yeah, so that's deployment. Cinderella, see, goes first now. So after you, sir. Oh, that's the same roll you have for deployment.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm surprised I've beaten a 1 again. Yeah. Okay, well I'll be going first. We'll be back after my command and movement phase. Right, Alpha Legion turn 1 command and movement phase has been done. I did get a command point, but I've spent it already to swap an objective out. I have grind them down, so I've got to kill more in my turn now than the Salamanders kill in their next turn for 5 points. No prisoners, kill 30 wounds of stuff at some point. And then secure No Man's Land, which is what I swapped out for Blood and Guts, kill 3 things in combat. I thought I'm not going to get that turn 1, so secure No Man's Land, to hold 2 or more objectives in No Man's Land. So I got that and I thought, oh, that's doable. Okay, so in terms of movement and command phase stuff, I told my Land Raiders to get +1 a hit, because why would I not? 5 Marines got out of the Land Raider and advanced a nice 6 inches, and they ran all the way over there. These Marines slowly advanced behind the Force Fiend, going that way. So I'm at least giving you something to think about over there. The Hellbrute has walked around the corner, and he's within 3 of that objective there. And my Rhino advanced over there, and is within 3 of that objective. Well, one of those objectives over there. I'm keeping all the guys in that Rhino for now. My idea is you come near, and I can jump out and hit you. That's the plan there. I could have got the Psycho out to do some powers and things. I kind of forgot / couldn't be bothered. So he's just going to stay in there for now. And then I have still got 5 Marines in here if I need some OBSEC running around back here later on. But saying that, you don't really have much OBSEC apart from over there. But yeah, that could be a thing. So yeah, so that was movement. It was quite simple really. So I'm going to start shooting you now with stuff. Cool. If that's alright. I'm going to start with a multi-melter, shooting your Redemptor's Dreadnought. Okay. I'll hit you on freeze. Not like that I won't. That was a good start. Okay, let's move on to the Land Raider. Let's put effing into that Redemptor's Dreadnought. Oh dear. Right, 4 lads cannons hitting on 2s. I don't want 4 1s now. That would be really annoying. Oh, for God's sake. I will CP one of those.
It's not 4 1s.
No, well... Right, those dice are going in the bin. I've hit you twice. I'm winning you on freeze. Oh, for... Okay, people, Land Raiders are still not very good. Heavy bolters. What is going on? Funny thing is, 6s are exploding for me at the moment with heavy weapons. But I haven't yet got a 6 to explode. Heavy bolters on 2s. Oh my god. Okay.
Let's get them out of the way now, like I did.
Alright, at least that one explodes, so that's something. I'm going to wound you on 5s. Yay! 2 wounds at -1, but you got armor contempt, so you don't care. 2 crit saves.
Oh.
They're both 2 damage, but you don't care, you're a dreadnought, so that's 2 damage in total that you've lost. And then I have a Havoc launcher as well, because that's always fun. D6 shots. 2. Oh my god, what is going on today? Hits on 2s. Oh, even one of those misses. Oh my god. I'm winning on a 5. No. Okay. Right. I think I need new dice. These dice are available at deploymentzone.tv. Don't buy them. They don't work. Not today anyway. My forge thing now is going to shoot your infiltrators.
Okay.
Alright. 3d3 shots at strength 7 -3. 3 damage.
So I'm going to use a CP to transhuman them.
Yeah?
But I won't do -1 to hit.
Not going to do smoke screen, just transhuman. Okay, so 3d3 shots. 2, 4, 5. Okay. Hitting on 3s. 6 is exploding. I'm still getting 1s. And wounding on 4s now, because it's transhuman. And just the 1 wound. -3, 3 damage, and even if you fail your save, you'll ignore it because you're Helix Adept. Brilliant. They can't shoot, they're all advanced. Yeah, I mean, that's my turn.
Wasn't the most successful.
I've done 2 wounds to a Redemptor Dreadnought with 4 las cannons and a multi-mouser. No damage to infiltrators. But I have got Secure No Man's Land.
You have?
I have got 5 secondary points.
Well done.
So that's something at least. Grind them down. For some reason, I don't think I'm going to get that. Because I need to kill more than you kill. And I've killed nothing.
I would also have to have a bad turn.
Yeah, you'll have to essentially kill your own units. No prisoners. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, it's 5 points to the Alpha Legion. We'll be back for Salamanders turn 1. Right. Okay. Salamanders or Storm Giants turn 1. Command phase. You got some objectives.
Yeah.
You got no prisoners like me. Kill 30 wounds worth of stuff. That's fine. Battlefield supremacy. Have 3 objectives at the end of your turn. Well, that's very doable because you had 2 of your infiltrators. All you need to do is nick one over here, and you already have, really. So that's fine. And then Storm Hostile objective, nick an objective that I currently got, essentially. So either nick this one somehow, or nick that one somehow. Unlikely this turn, but future game turns, it could be interesting. Nothing really happened in your command phase, did it?
No.
Game-wise, except for gaining a CP. But your movement, you have done some moving, albeit quite slow.
So we've had a little bit of a shuffle around here. So we're hoping to open up the
tin can
on this side.
Yep.
I have just now appreciated it's their first game, and I've just appreciated how slow a 4-inch move is.
On the Centurions.
So maybe to have a rethink about that somehow. We've got a little bit of a shuffle around in the backfield. I've kept the Storm Speeder at the back just to keep it there in case other stuff gets popped and I might need to do a bit of manoeuvring.
Okay, so that's your counter punch.
Then we're going to keep the 2 units of infiltrators. They've shuffled away from the demon engine.
Yeah, because it was so good last time, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, can only get better.
Well, yes. And your eliminators ran into the ruins so they can get some cover and shoot stuff.
Yeah, so they've popped in there, so hopefully poke a few shots into the unit opposite them.
Shoot the Marines up in the ruin. Cool.
So yeah.
Okay.
Psychic wise.
Yes.
So we're going to do +1 toughness.
Okay, cool.
So on 2d6, which goes off.
That goes off, yeah, cool. I've got no over 9 you yet, because my guy's in the Rhino.
On the Leviathan.
Yep, so they're back up to toughness 8, which they were in 8th edition.
They were. See if we can make a -1 to hit as well, which we do.
Cool. So he's -1 hit and toughness 8.
Yeah.
Nice. Lovely.
So a little bit more.
It's almost like he's Alpha Legion, -1 hit. It's nice, isn't it?
Could be.
He could be Alpha Legion.
He might be, who knows?
Yeah.
And we'll start with shooting with him.
Okay, what's he shooting at?
So he's going to shoot into the Rhino. So he's going to put everything he's got into the Rhino.
Rhino's popping smoke for a CP.
Okay.
Because I'm not -1 hit at that range.
No. For what it's worth, we'll start with the Flamers, just see if they do anything.
Okay.
So 8 shots.
Nice.
As strength 4, 5, so 4.
Yeah, you mean you're winning on 5s.
So it'll be 5s. There's a couple in there.
2. AP?
-1 because they're heavy flamers.
With -2 now, Devastator Doctrine. So it goes back down to -1. Armor of Contempt. I failed a save. It's got 9 wounds left.
And then we'll do the Melter,
Okay.
which misses. And
Nice.
then we'll do the D6 Melter shots on the other one.
Oh. Bit hit on 4s.
Hit on 4s. So 2.
Okay.
But it's strength 9.
Yep, you're definitely winning on 3s.
So 3s.
Like
They
that.
both go through. And they are -5.
Which goes down to AP4, so I don't get any saves. Yeah, cool. And from that range, they're probably both, what, D6 plus 2 damage or something?
They would be, yeah.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's enough.
Is that enough?
Yeah, 5 plus 4, isn't it,
Oh,
essentially?
of course, yeah, because of wounds earlier.
Yeah, so, okay. Smoke screen worked. Not. Does it blow up? No. Right, what I don't want to do now is roll a load of 1s like I have in most of the game, because I've got 10 guys in there. And they're quite good guys as well.
Yeah.
Oh, just the 1. Okay, cool.
HQ?
Yeah, my Lord's going to die. Yeah, that would be a chosen. Right, one of the chosen died. So they've all got out like that. I'm keeping the characters behind for obvious reasons. And I'm keeping as far away from your Dreadnought and Centurions as possible. For obvious reasons. Yeah. So, okay, cool.
So because you pulled away this way, only one of the Centurions is in range of his flamers now.
Yay!
So 2d6 shots with his flamers.
Cool.
For 3.
We're both rolling really low today.
Just trying to drag it out.
But they're -1 to wound, so you'll be winning on 5s.
Easy 5.
Oh, you got 1.
With no AP.
No AP. Okay, well, throw save. Done.
And then we will go on to the
Redemptor. Okay, what's he going to shoot at?
I'll see the hills of flamers and the other stuff are in range.
Okay. Right, so Redemptor Dreadnought, everything's in range, and everything's going to the Chosen, which is... You've chosen them as your target.
They need to die.
Yes.
So we start with flamers.
Okay, cool.
The shortest range thing, so 4 shots.
Yeah, we are rolling low today. So I'm -1 to wound, so I'm guessing 5s again?
5s.
1. Made the save.
Okay. And then we've got the Fragstorm launchers, which got blast, so they're D6 shots.
So each one of these is minimum 3, so you've got 8 in total.
So 8.
Nice.
Twice as many shots as we had from...
Yes. It's good maths, that. 8 is double 4.
These are strength 4.
Okay, so hitting on 3s, winning on 5s again.
So 3s, that's okay. But now 5s.
None.
And nothing.
The Rune of Damnation is doing something.
Certainly will.
Yes.
So now we'll go on to the heavy Gatling.
The big assault cannon of doom. Which should only be winning me on 4s, interestingly enough. Which is nice.
So I'll drop all these.
So 3s. Oh dear.
A few 1s and 2s.
I don't think this is going to be a game where we shoot each other very much.
No, I'm not it's a bit more punchy.
It's -1 to wounds for 4s now. It's normally 3s.
Oh, that's a little bit better.
It's not bad though, is it? 6.
So 6.
Nice. And it's AP2 at the moment, so Devastator Doctrine, so it becomes AP1. So 4s. I've got the markers inked, so I'll ignore one of those. One of them takes 2 wounds. So one of them is on a wound. Because they've got 3 wounds each, Chosen. They're like Terminators, but they can go in a Rhino. It's brilliant.
And we discovered that I didn't have points for the bit on top. So we
It's run out of ammo.
So
okay.
That's him shot. So then we just got the Eliminators.
Yes.
They're with the sniper rifles, which are heavy, so they'll be hitting on 3s now.
Yeah, because they normally hit on 2s, don't they?
And they're going to go into the unit across the way.
Shooting the dudes over there. What's the strength of your sniper rifles?
So I think they're just strength 4.
Okay, cool.
But there's lots of different ammo types.
There is. Normally the mortis round is normally a good one, because that's wounds of 6 and mortal wounds, which is quite nice.
Which seems sensible to use that.
Yeah.
So we go mortis round, so we're going to go 3s.
Oh, nice.
4 hit, which is good.
So they're strength 4, yeah?
So strength 5.
Oh, they're strength 5, are they? Oh, nice. Okay, so you are winning me on 3s then, despite the marking over. So they've all wounded, and it's a mortal wound. Okay, so what's the AP?
There's -2, which is -3.
So it's -3, which becomes -2, and I'm in cover. So 4 ups. Which I've failed all of them. Brilliant. So essentially I've taken 3 plus a mortal wound. You've killed 2 of them. You've killed 2 Marines of Nurgle. That's disgusting, those. Okay. Well, your shooting's been better than mine, I think it's fair to say.
I think that's my shooting done. It was a fairly brief affair.
Yeah, but it was effective, sort of, kind of. You killed a rhino.
Yeah.
With a melter at like point blank range, and it's a very big melter.
I would hope. I would have been very disappointed if that wasn't the case.
Yes. Charges?
So we're going to attempt charges. We'll start with the Leviathan.
Okay.
That's the most likely thing to make a charge.
I'm assuming into the Chosen.
Into the Chosen.
Cool, okay. Yeah, that should be in.
Should make it in. And then we'll work out what we need in terms of charges for maybe the Centurions, which will be a bit of a long bomb, and perhaps even the Redemptor.
Okay. Right, the Leviathan's going like that. The Centurions need a 10 to get into the Chosen, so give that a go. Nope, they're remaining slow.
And then we've got the Redemptor, who is going to attempt to charge on the Hellbrute.
And it's an 8. So, cool, go for it. And he makes it. Nice. In he goes. Any other charges? I'm assuming not.
No, I think that's all she wrote.
Nice. Okay, we're starting with the Leviathan punching the Chosen in the face with a very big siege drill. Okay. So you hit and freeze. Like that.
Okay, and that one explodes.
Oh yes, because of Whirlwind of Rage. Very nice.
Which I actually remembered in this game.
Yes, and you're winning on freeze because it would be 2s but a -1 to win.
So despite being strength 14,
yeah,
it's freeze.
Yeah, which saved a couple of them actually, so that was good. So what's the AP of that?
They are going to be at AP. Can't find it.
Can't find it? No. AP can't find it?
AP cannot find it.
Okay.
Because I have written my battle scribe wrong.
Okay, it's AP3, so it becomes AP2, so I've got 5 up saves.
Yep.
So I make 2 of them. What's the damage of the old
it is damage
2d3? Well, the siege drill.
Sorry, 2d3.
2d3. Well, I mean, one of them's going to die anyway. And you might maybe kill another one. Yeah, I'll let that go. Okay, so one will be dead, and the other one's going to take 2d3. And he dies as well. So you killed 2 Chosen. Okay. Right, I've paid 2 CP for counter-offensive to interrupt with my Hellbrute. It's very, very rude of me to interrupt you, but I have. So 5 attacks hit on freeze with my fist. Oh, hello. Shame my 6s aren't exploding just yet. I will be strength 12, so I'll be winning on freeze. I think I'm going to CP one of those as well. Nope, didn't help because that's when I knocked over. So 2 go through at AP3, which becomes AP2. So 2 5-ups.
1 goes through and 1 doesn't.
So that's 3 damage, which becomes 2 damage. I'm not sure that was worth 3 CP.
That's 9.
Yes. That definitely wasn't worth 3 CP. Right, Redemptor Dreadnought fisting my Hellbrute back with his better fist. Make all the puns you want. Right, so hit on freeze.
So hit on freeze.
So you've only hit 3 times.
So only 3.
I'm toughness 7. Are you strength 14 or strength 12?
14, I believe. Strength 7 times 2.
Yeah, so you are winning on 2s. So it's 3 at AP3, which becomes AP2.
Yeah.
So 5 ups. So I saved 2. He's got the marker's inch, so I'm just going to ignore that. Ah! Take that! Cool. Now I'm going to hit you with some Chosen.
Cool.
Okay, I've piled in with my Chosen. Spent 2 CP. 1 on Death to the False Emperor, so I'm rerolling all hits against the Astartes. You're an Astarte. And then 1 on Wrath of the Chosen, or something like that, to give me +1 hit, which is nice. I'm going to start with the Power Fist. He's going to hit on freeze now. Okay. And I'm rerolling 1s because my Lord is there. Okay? There's a 1 I can reroll. I don't need to reroll any hits because they've all hit. Well, that's good, isn't it? It's almost like I've spent a CP that I didn't need to. I'm going to read you on 4s now because you're toughness 8. Okay. So that is 5. At -3, but it comes -2. So 5 4-up saves from the Power Fists. So you're taking save 2, but you reduce damage by 1. So it's just 2 damage. And then I've got all my accursed weapons, which are now hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. And so Death to the False Emperor here becomes a bit pointless. I've literally wasted a CP. I've hit every time with them. And then their strength 5, so I'm winning on 5s. It's not bad either, actually. 5 more 4-up saves. And damage 1.
Them go through.
So 2 more go through. Yeah, I'm not sure that was worth that many CP, but hey ho, give it a go. And that's all she wrote. So at the end of your turn, you do storm hostile objective.
Yep.
Oh no, you haven't actually.
No, so I've not done that one.
No, you haven't done that one. Battle for Supremacy. That's the one. You've got that one because you've got that one and the 2 over there. So you have got 3, and you're working your way through no prisoners. So yeah, not too bad. So we're both on 5 points. We'll be back for Alpha Legion turn 2. Okay, Alpha Legion turn 2 to see what they can do. So I've got 10 primary points because I had this objective here and that objective over there, but I didn't have more because you had 3 and that one was contested. So that was that. In terms of objectives and things, I've still got no prisoners, even though I haven't actually got anything on it yet because I still haven't really killed anything. I've got overwhelming firepower now, so I need to kill 3 things with shooting. That's fine, I can maybe do that. Capture enemy outpost, which I spent a CP to get that because I got rid of no retreat, no surrender, which is normally quite a good one, but it essentially means I can't fall back. And Alpha Legion like falling back so they can charge. So I decided to ditch that. And apparently I've got to try and capture enemy outpost at some point, which is that one over there. But I have got units going in that direction, so maybe at some point, or I might just ditch it at the end of this turn. But yeah, so command phase, told the land raider to get +1 hit again. That made sense to me. Movement phase, all these marines advanced over there again. Forge Fiend moves around, so I can now see your infiltrators again. You see them like sort of hiding behind the rocks. The marines that were in the land raid have got out and then ran onto this objective here. So I've now obsect that objective again. So I've stolen that one back. I fell back with my Hellbrute and I fell back with my Chosen. Because I can fall back and charge. I'm Alpha Legion. And I've also spent a CP to allow my Hellbrute to fall back and shoot. So now my Hellbrute can fall back, shoot and charge, which is very nice. The Chosen and the characters are all going that way because I want to murder some Centurions and get that objective off of you. And the plan is to have my Hellbrute and my Land Raider kill your Dreadnoughts. Whether that'll work or not, I don't know, but we'll find out. But first, the Psychic phase. And you are in deny range, but I do have some powers I want to do. One is the Schemes of Fate, which is a 4+ invulnerable save. Okay? That has gone off because I'm getting +1 to cast, so it's just about gone off on a 7. You've denied that. So you've denied that one, and that's your only deny.
How about you? Because he's a...
Oh yes, you have got 2. You are a Chief of Brain, yes. Okay, so you can deny both of my powers. I could have spent a CP to cast 3, but I've only got 1 CP left, so no. My other one will be... do I do that? I think what I'm going to do is Prescience. +1 a hit. So that goes... Well, it's a 9, so you can't deny that. Because of the Eye of Zinch. So what do I want to give +1 a hit to? Let's give it to the Hellbrute. So the Hellbrute and the Land Raider are now both hitting on 2s, which is nice. So that's the end of my psychic phase. I'm going to start shooting you now. Let's shoot the Hellbrute at something. So he's toughness 8 at the moment, isn't he?
Yes.
He's toughness 7. Let's shoot the Mighty Melter at the one that's toughness 7. That makes sense. So I'm hitting on 2s. Oh, if only I'm in the Devastated Doctrine, I'd get 4 hits. It's always a turn too late. But I'm winning on 3s. No, I'm not going to CP it. So it's -4, which becomes -3. So you got a 6-up save. Which you don't make. And it will be d6 +2 damage from that. So 5, which becomes 4.
So he's down to 5.
5 remaining on the Redemptor. Okay, that's fine, I guess. What do I do? The thing is, I want to kill things with shooting attacks to get overwhelming firepower, but at the same time, you can finish them off in combat. So let's shoot 4 awesome las cannons at your Leviathan. I think I might as well put the heavy bolter and the helmet launcher into it as well. I've got a combi flamer here, so that's going to shoot your Redemptor. So I'll start with the Flamer first.
Okay.
Should be D6 plus 2 attacks because of Let the Galaxy Burn. For 4. That was glorious. Wound you on 5s. There is a wound. 1 free up save. Oh, that didn't work. The bolter part of the Combi Flamer will hit on freeze because +1 -1. Hit once. Didn't wound. Brilliant. And then everything else into the Leviathan. So 4 las cannons hitting on 2s. Still get a 1. I'll win on freeze because he's a strength 9. That is 3 wounds. That's -3, which becomes -2. So 3 4-up saves. You saved 2. And these will be D6 plus 2 damage. Want to command point that?
No.
No? Gonna let it go. Oh, that's 4 damage.
This is 3.
I'm going to CP that. My last CP. 7 damage, which becomes 6 damage. That's better. Right, down to 4. Okay, heavy bolters. On 2s. And I've rolled 2 once. And I'm getting 6s again when I don't want 6s anymore. 5 to wound. 1 2-up save because of Armour of Contempt. And then a Havoc Launcher. 1 shot. Hits. Doesn't wound. Okay. Well, killing things and shooting hasn't exactly gone to plan, has it? My lord can shoot a plasma pistol. So let's do that. Let's shoot a non-supercharged plasma pistol. Because I don't want him to kill himself. Because that would be bad. Let's just have a cheeky shot at the Leviathan. He hits. Wound you on 5s. Doesn't. Let's shoot a bolt pistol at him from the sorcerer. Why not? That hits. Doesn't wound. Fine. And I've got loads of bolt guns here. I think I'll just shoot your dreadnought with them. 6, 8, 10. Come on. Freeze. Hey, got some 6s, which explode. Oh, I've got 1 6. Okay, they've all hit. 5 to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is actually enough to kill you if you fail every single 3-up save. Which, surprise, didn't happen. But you lose another wound. So that's got 4 left. Leviathan's got
4 as well.
So we've got 4. Interesting. Okay, alright, well, overwhelming firepower isn't working. But I haven't finished yet. Let's shoot some infiltrators with a Force Fiend. Did you want to do anything with them?
We'll transhuman them.
Transhuman. Okay, so 3d3 shots. That's better. Much better. Extra 2, extra 2, extra 1. That many shots. Hitting it on freeze. Not exploding now, unfortunately. Moving on 4s. Oh, transhuman helped you a little bit. That is 3 at -3, which becomes -2, so 4 5-ups. 4, you need another one. And you got a Helix Gauntlet. Brilliant. So once again, the Forge Fiend does the square root of nothing. Brilliant. Oh, dear. Well, that's my shooting done.
Okay.
I'm going to charge you now.
Okay.
My whole root's going to charge into your Redemptor.
Okay.
Because I can fall back and charge. I'll let he's in. And then I'll charge the... Do I go for the Centurions or the Leviathan? They're going into this... Centurion. Things you've got flames with both of them, haven't you? But you've got lots of flames on the Centurions.
Yeah, more Centurion flames.
And your Centurions are really slow.
You can just waddle away from them.
I could just waddle away from them, but then I'm giving you I'm giving you lots of points. Actually, you're going to get the same primary regardless, actually. Let me have a think. Right, I've had a bit of a think. And by that I mean quite a bit of a think. I'm going to start off by charging my Lord into your Leviathan.
Okay. You will overwatch him.
You will overwatch my Lord?
Yes.
Fine. I'll let you do that first. I knew you were going to overwatch something, but I thought I'd go with him because he's transhuman and he has a 2-up save, which is interesting.
So, 2d6 shots of the flamers.
Yes.
4 6.
Okay.
Which will
winning on 4s because I'm transhuman. So 2. And 2 up saves for armor contempt. So he's fine, just about. Right.
Melt up. And then D6 shots with the metal lance. 5.
Oh, you got a hit.
6.
Transhuman. Oh dear.
Wounds.
4+ invulnerable save. Oh, what's the damage of that thing? D6 plus 2, right? Oh, don't one-shot my lord with a melter in Overwatch. 5. I think I'm alright. Right, so you would have 1 wound left, but you're going to CP it.
Yep.
It's the same result. So he's got a wound left. That's not very nice, is it? Really? Okay, fine. Well, he makes it, just about, because he's very injured. So I'll move him in just a mo. I will also charge the sorcerer into him. Now that the Lord's taken the Overwatch, and he'll make it. And then I'll charge the Chosen into him as well, I think. Yes, why not? And they don't make it. I don't have any CP left. Brilliant. Okay, fight phase. I'm starting with my Lord. For obvious reasons, you can just interrupt and punch him in the face if I don't. So let's hit you first with him. He hits on 2s, and 6s hit do mortal wounds with the Blade of the Relentless. So, I mean, you're very dead.
He's dead. Warded.
You're warded, are you? Okay, well that's 6 mortal wounds.
It's optimistic. I'm going to roll.
Well, you got 4 wounds, but let's do your shrugs. Yeah, so he doesn't make his shrugs, and the other 2 hits are irrelevant now. But do you blow up? Because if you do, my lord will be dead. Oh, thank the Lord for that. Thank that Lord for that. Right, hurrah! I've killed something, but it wasn't with shooting, so I don't get any points for it. But it is some towards no prisoners at least, so that's fine. So he will now consolidate somewhere. Did you want to interrupt with your Redemptor and hit my Dreadnought? Because your Redemptor is quite poorly as well now.
I'm actually not going to.
No?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll hit your Redemptor then. On 2s, because I did prescience. Ah, 6s aren't exploding yet. Not in combat. Wounding you on 3s. 2. 5 up saves. That's 3 damage, which becomes 2 damage. So you've got 2 wounds left.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. I'll activate my sorcerer now and pile and consolidate with him as well. Well, I've done some pilings and consolidating to keep my character safe. You're going to hit my Dreadnought with your Dreadnought now. Yeah. We're having a Dreadnought off. That's fun.
So he's now hit on 5s, but looking for 6s.
Doesn't they explode? Well, you've hit me once.
Once.
That's better than nothing.
On
toughness 7. Your strength 14. Yeah. Saved it. And even if I didn't, I would have had Marcus Inch anyway. So that was fine. So yeah, okay. Well, that's the end of my turn. I have killed a Leviathan, but that's pretty much all I've done, really.
Yeah.
Apart from almost clear Redemptor. So I don't score any of my objectives. I'm getting through my no prisoners, so I will keep that. I think I'll get rid of capture enemy outposts, and I'll probably get rid of everyone with firepower as well, because they are useless to me. So I'll get rid of them, and then we'll be back for Salamanders turn 2 to see what they can do. Okay, Salamanders or Storm Giants turn 2 here at Conflict Desert Storm. So you got 10 primary points because you had 2 objectives. Didn't have more, and then for your objectives, you've still got no prisoners. You're working your way through that. Keeping some hostile objective because you can get it this turn if you're lucky. And then you got Assassinate, which we thought was really, really good because the Lord had 1 move left. Yeah. And then I remembered he had Marcus Inch. So we actually ignored that failed save. So he's not actually wounded.
So back to square 1. Back
to square 1, exactly. So for anyone who was shouting at me during that phase of play, we spotted it. It's fine. If you've commented, you can leave it there, and I'll just go watch and comment back and say watch for another 3 minutes, and you'll realise we spotted it. But yeah, for your movement and things, you've shuffled your infiltrators around again, essentially playing hide and seek with the Forge Fiend, which is working quite well for you so far, to be honest. The Redemptor's fallen back forwards, because that's a thing.
Mhm.
And then everything else has come towards my Dreadnought or my Chosen, essentially.
Yep.
You're moving in for the kill. Even the land speeder's come in
Yes.
for the kill and got within a nice melter range of my Dreadnought.
It has indeed.
Which is very sneaky. But yeah, moving in for the kill, and your snipers have even moved as well, haven't they?
Yes, they've come back through the building to where they were
To
originally.
shoot the Lord in the face,
Exactly.
basically. Hopefully Zinch will save me there. But yeah, psychic phase, I guess.
So we have to be a little bit more cautious because we are near your character now, who might.
Yeah, my chosen champion, if you get any perils because of his black rune.
Yep.
Not any perils any doubles, then you perils.
Yeah.
And obviously my sucker's there, so I can deny you as well, which is nice. And all Chaos Sorcerers actually get 2 denies now.
What?
Which is really nice. Isn't it?
No.
No? Oh, I think it's nice. Masters of Possession don't, but all Sorcerers do. It's quite nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
Right, so we will start with... let's make the Centurion. Try and make the Centurion's toughness 6.
Oh, because that'll be filthy. Okay. So you need a 5. Well, it's definitely gone off.
Yeah.
It's almost a double, but not
Almost.
quite. Because you get +1 to your cast, but it's not a natural double.
No.
So you're lucky. You haven't quite perils. But I can deny you on a 12. I don't deny you on a 12. So Centurion's toughness 6. Nice. So that's very, very nice, actually.
And then -1 to hit is only at range, which probably isn't going to be relevant for now. So we will try and put... we'll try and smite.
Smite the Chosen. Okay, cool. Go on, get a double. Well, +1 with +1, that's a 12, isn't it? So I can't actually deny that. So you do get D6 mortal wounds. Kill 2 Chosen. Because I've got 3 wounds each. Kill 2 of them. The heads have exploded. Pop, just like that. I'll make your charge range slightly longer.
Yeah.
Luckily, there's still 3 left, so you can't quite shoot the sorcerer yet for assassinate.
I'm still a little bit cautious about doing my 3rd spell.
Can you cast 3? Can you?
Yeah, so you can cast 3, deny 2.
Oh yeah, with your Chief Librarian Warlord trait thing.
Yeah,
whatever it's called.
Let's not
tempt fate.
that will happen next.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. So we will start with the shooting phase. Redemptor fell back, so he's not going to do much.
No, unlike me, you can't fall back, shoot or charge.
No.
Yeah, shame that.
And you might have a little measure up some ranges.
Okay. Right, shooting phase. So you're going to start with the Blade Guard shooting the Hellbrute, because you want to get rid of my annoying ignore damage thing with Zinch with bolt pistols rather than a melter.
Definitely.
Because that makes sense.
So 5.
Yes. Oh, actually, how far away am I? No, I'm not -1 hit, so that's fine. So you've hit with some, and you're winning on 5s. Ooh, 1. Now we need to make a 3-up, or you've got rid of my Marcus Zinch with a bolt pistol, essentially.
Which I'll be very happy with.
Aha!
No, don't.
Almost. It's a nice idea.
The idea was sound.
It's the thought that matters. Yeah. Right.
So we'll move on to the speeder.
Speeder.
And because we have not done a wound, he's going to use his grenade launchers first.
Oh, cheeky.
So they're assault 1, so got 2 of them.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're just going to put everything into the Hellbrute.
So everything's going to the Hellbrute, yeah.
Cool, okay.
So 1 goes through, and it's strength 6. So
okay, so 5s, yeah. No. Oh, it's going to be a big gun that I ignore.
And then we're going to go missile launcher. So
yeah.
2 shots. 1 goes through, strength 8.
Okay.
No. This is not very good. Melter, so 3 shots.
Yeah.
So
2 hits,
of them go
nice.
through. Now this is strength 8.
Yeah, so 3s, toughness 7.
But it's 2s, because I'm salamanders.
Oh yeah, +1 a wound. Well, they're both wounded.
Both of them go through, and they'll be AP -4.
Which becomes -3, so 6 ups. Which is why I wanted the invulnerable save on the Hellbrute, you see. Oh, well, I failed both of them, but I'll ignore one of them. And everyone will be D6 +2, but then -1.
So 4.
So 4 damage. So he's on 4.
Cool. And then we'll have a think.
Have a think. Right, moving on to the snipers, the eliminators. They're going to try and eliminate or assassinate my lord, because you have assassination. So you're going to give it a go. They've moved, so they're hitting on freeze. Nice. And you really can't freeze. No mortal wounds though.
No.
What's the AP?
AP -2.
So -1, so free up safe. It's fine.
No, it's all good.
All good.
If
If you praise Zinch.
We're going to move on to our
Centurions.
Which
Have a bazillion flamers.
have bazillion flamers.
Yes.
And I'm just wondering whether we actually make it 1 bazillion with 2 CP.
Oh, what? And just give them like max hits or something?
Yeah, so we do that.
Yeah, I think that's probably worth doing. Alright, I'll let you count your dice. Right, 1 bazillion dice counted later. All your flamer shots. So you would normally be winning on 4s, but a -1 a wound, but you're +1 a wound. So it's still winning on 4s. So that's nice, yeah.
So
Lots of dice. We'll figure out the saves and we'll be back. Alright, 16 saves, 3 up because of Tactical Doctrine and Armour of Contempt, essentially cancelling each other out. So, freeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you've killed 1, and 1 is down to a wound.
Cool.
Right, Hurricane Bolters, 2 of which shooting the Chosen, because one of them's got the assault launcher things or something. But you hit on freeze. Well, wasn't too bad actually. That's not bad at all. You are winning on 5 though, with a -1 to wound. Which might be my saving grace here, because that was quite good shooting. Oh wow, that's turned around.
So, balancing game.
6.
6.
6 free up saves because of Armour of Contempt. Cancelling out the Tactical Doctrine again, as it does. Free up saves. Oh, I forgot they had the Markers Inch actually, didn't they? So I could just ignore that one instead. I should have ignored one earlier, but it didn't make any difference.
And then I think it's going to be some charging.
I mean, you got some bolts over here.
Oh, of course, yeah, because if you can see them, I can see you.
You can shoot my Marines.
Shoot your Marines.
You can.
I forgot. I was just kind of playing pig.
Yeah, you've got 5 bolters you can shoot at them.
Yeah. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hit and freeze, and 6 is auto wound, which is very nice because I've got the Marker Nurgle. So that's very good having that auto wounding thing because these are winning on 5s now. 4. Oh. Well, Marker Nurgle's doing a lot after I picked it up when I was talking through the list. 3 up saves. Oh dear. Right, well, you killed 1 and put another one down to a wound. At least I've got 2 wounds now, Chaos Space Marines, at least. I regret telling you had those to shoot at me now with them.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's right. Right. Charging phase?
Charging.
I'm guessing where your Centurions are going.
Yeah, so I just need to... So we'll charge in the Centurions.
And were you going to use that CP for the assault
like
launcher
when
things?
it gets declared, I assume it's at the beginning of the charge phase.
Okay, you're spending a CP on assault launchers. Most people probably haven't seen it before or even heard of it. Yeah. Centurions have assault launchers, so they get the assault launcher keyword, and there's a stratagem related to that. So I know. So essentially, I then get the choice with my Chosen, which you're charging with your Centurions. I can have a brace and take mortal wounds, or I duck and I get -1 to hit you back, essentially, and can't overwatch. So yeah, that's a thing. Unless you roll a double 1, those Centurions are in. Oh, I was hoping for a double 1.
Not a double 1.
No. So they're going to go and destroy what's left of the Chosen.
Yep.
And your Blade Guard, if you want, can charge the Hellbrute. It's a 9. Which is Zinch's number. And you've got Zinch's number. Zinch is with you. I thought Zinch was supposed to be with me. What's going on here? Okay, charges are successful. Centurions in the Chosen. Blade Guard into Hellbrute. Where would you like to start?
We'll start with the Centurions.
Okay.
Because I want to see what they can do on their first outing.
Well, I mean, if they can't kill 4 wounds of Chosen, then something's gone terribly wrong, I think.
Yeah. But now we've said it.
Yeah. Do they have -1 to hit with their fists, or?
So they do, I believe. So they'll be on oars.
Well, that's something at least going in my favour. No, they're not -1 to hit because they're not power fists. They're like Centurion fists or whatever they're called.
Drills.
Oh yeah, they're drills, aren't they? Yeah. You're going to give my Chosen a good drilling. Okay, so you hit on freeze.
Zinch or Slanesh?
Well, I like both. Right, you hit on freeze.
Right, now.
6s explode because
Sixes explode.
this is the whirlwind of
Take
rage.
Those 3s. Get rid of those ones. And these are strength. Well, they're only strength lots, but then you're going to be.
I'm -1 a wound.
-1, so they would be strength 10.
So you would be winning on 2s, but winning on 3s.
Winning on 3s.
Okay, cool. Saved me a little bit. 6, 8. 8 saves.
-4.
-4.
Yeah.
So I've got 6 up saves.
And 3 damage each.
That's what you're telling me, 6 up saves. 3 damage? Oh my god. Yeah, well, they're all dead. Right. Okay. I'll pick those up in just a moment. Would you like to stab my Dreadnought with some Blade Guard?
And we'll stab Blade Guard into the Dreadnought. And we're going to use Crucible of Battles, give them +1 to wound. So they'll be wounding on 4s rather than 5s.
Yes. You have lots of attacks. If you get lots of wounds for AP, I'm probably going to die because I've only got four wounds left. But luckily you are damage 2, you become damage 1, but you only need to get 4 through. So let's give this a go. You hit on freeze, and 6s explode.
6s explode.
You have quite a few 6s.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 go back in.
Very nice. And now you're winning on 4s instead of 5s. What I've done is I've made your Storm Giants very, very angry.
Quite.
Yes. That's a lot of saves I need to make.
Yeah.
How many is that? 5, 10, 12?
Yeah.
Right. -3, -3. 5 up saves. I need to make lots of 5 up saves.
Okay, don't.
I do make some 5 up saves, but it is not enough. He is dead. Does he explode? He does! Take a mortal wound, and your Dreadnought can take a mortal wound, and my Lord will also take a mortal wound. Damn it! Right, so that's that. We've done the consolidations and things. At the end of your turn, you do get Storm Hostile Objective, because you've nicked that one over there the Chosen had. And you've successfully completed no prisoners. So 10 points for the Salamanders, which will now put you up to 25 to my 15. So that's not bad. Your other secondary you're going to keep, which is Assassinate, because my characters are sort of stuck between a rock and a hard place and another rock and another hard place. But, yes, okay, this is going to be interesting. We'll be back for Alpha Legion turn 3. Here we are for Alpha Legion turn 3 command and movement phase. We just remembered that you had warded, so you had your 5 up shrugs from my explosion, and you made both of the shrugs. Yeah. So the explosion hurt my lord and nobody else. Brilliant. In terms of command phase things, I had 2 objectives, so I had 10 points. So we're now both on 25 points each. And my secondaries are, I've still got no prisoners. I've got 16 wounds left to get on that. Storm Hostile Objective, nick one of yours. I'm not sure I can do it this turn, but we'll see. And Extended Battle Lines, which I've already really got, because I've got this one and I've got that one. So that's fine. So I should be getting at least 10 points on the secondaries this turn. Waltsmith told the Land Raider get +1 hit again, because, yeah. All the Marines on this side now just moved, so they can shoot and potentially charge things. And my Chaos Marines get 3 attacks now, which is nice. And my Forge Fiend has moved around that side over there. I'm also going to be in my Wanton, not Destruction, Massacre, the combat-y one. Assault Doctrine, basically. So 6s in combat explode, as do pistol shots, which is nice. And assault weapons as well, but I don't think I've actually got any assault weapons. But yeah, so the Marines have gone over there. Forge Fiends carried on walking around the rock, playing hide and seek with infiltrators. Hopefully going to try and deal with them to hopefully storm a hostile objective over there at some point. Over here, not really that much has moved. The Waltsmiths moved to get with a melter range and shoot that thing, so I don't have to shoot an entire Land Raider at a Dreadnought with 2 wounds left, because that's a bit of a waste. But saying that, it hasn't really done much in terms of shooting so far, so who knows. Because then what I want to do is shoot all that into the Blade Guard. Those Marines there just stay still to shoot your Blade Guard. And then I've got my Lord and Sorcerer that are coming over to kill the Blade Guard. The theme here is kill the Blade Guard. Because my Sorcerer isn't going to be able to kill them by himself. So let's run away from them. Especially because they have an Apothecary behind them. So let's ignore them. They're slow. Let's kill the things here. That's the plan. So let's go into this psychic phase, and let's try and do a Schemes of Fate. Well, that doesn't go off, so never mind that. And then I will also I'll just do a smite. Cheeky smite. Well, that's a super smite, and it's on a modified 9, and it's a 12. You can't deny it. D6 mortal wounds on the Blade Guard. For what? Every time I get a super smite, it's a 1 or a 2. But luckily you don't shrug this one. If you shrugged an entire super smite, I would not have been very happy. How can you get a super smite and you get 6 mortal wounds and 2 chosen just die? I get a super smite and just give Blade Guard a slight headache.
Favoured of no, that's you.
Yeah, I'm favoured as Zinch. What's going on? Right, okay, well that's my psychic phase. That was a bit pointless, might as well not bothered. Let's shoot loads of bolters at some infiltrators. Let's shoot the 2 that are nearest to you first.
So we're going to use smokescreen rather than...
Oh, I was waiting for that. So you minus 1 hit. So they've been hiding around the rocks and now they're popping smoke.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So 4 bolt shots hitting on 4s now. I've hit you once. I'll wound you on a 4. Not like that. Okay, the next unit will shoot you. 1 of them is in rapid fire range, and the other 4 are not. Hit on 4s. Ha! They don't care about the smoke. I'll wound you on 4s. I'll wound you 3 times. 3 up saves. You failed 1 and you ignore it with your Helix Gauntlet. Hurrah! That's exactly what I wanted, because now I've triple plasma them in the rear with my Forge Fiend. For 6 shots. Hitting on 3s. And I get 3 misses. Oh, brilliant. I'll win you on 3s now. 2 at -3, which comes -2. 2 5-ups. 1 dies, it's 3 damage. I spent 3 turns shooting at them, and I've killed 1. Brilliant. Okay, fine. Okay, let's move over here to the Wartsmith. He's going to shoot all of his guns, of which he has many, into that Dreadnought. Mm-hmm. He has a flame thing, so I get D6 plus 2. So that's 5, which will wound you on 5s. I've wounded your Dreadnought twice. I don't think it's got any AP. Nope. So it's fine. And then he's got a melter pistol thing, which hits, and I think it's a pistol. Melter pistol, so that explodes. I've got 2 hits with it. And it will wound on that. And that is AP 4, so that'll be a 6-up save because of Armour Contempt. And it is D6 plus 2 from that range. So 4, which becomes 3. You're dead. Do you die and blow up? No. It's a dead Dreadnought. Hurrah!
Another 13 wounds to your tally.
Yes. So we need to kill 3 more wounds worth of stuff and no prisoners. Well, at least the plan over here is sort of working. Oh, actually, I killed 2 wounds over there as well, didn't I? So I killed one of them, so I need to kill 1 more wound. Cool. Right, let's shoot everything from Land Raider into Blade Guard. Let's start off with those heavy bolters, because one of them is on 2 wounds. Hitting on 2s. Everything's hit. Wounding on 3s. Says 3 up saves, because you don't get Armour Contempt, you've got Storm Shields. So your 2 becomes a 3-up. And the guy who was on 2 wounds dies. Well, that was perfect efficiency. I've got no prisoners. Good, good. Let's shoot 4 las cannons at them, which seems a bit overkill, but this Land Raider today, who knows? Because there we go, there's 2 misses. Moving on 2s. Oh, for God's sake. 1 invulnerable save.
That's very cocked.
It is very cocked. There we go. D6 plus 2, 1's dead. But just for fun, 7 damage. Right, combi flamer, I'll shoot both parts again. So D6 on the flamer, plus 2 for 8. This will wound on 4s. So that is 5 2+ saves. Yep, you're fine. Combi Voltos hitting on The bolter part's hitting on 3s. And winning on 4s. So one more 2 up. And the helmet launcher for D6. Ooh, my dice are finally warming to me. But it's on weapons that don't do any damage. Really. They've hit. Winning on 3s. And 3 more 2 up saves. Yeah. Okay. So I killed 2 of them now at least. Right. I think I might as well just keep shooting at them, to be honest. Yeah, let's shoot all these guys bolters into them as well. So that's 10 bolt gun shots. Hitting on 3s. And are they within 6 of my lord? No, they're not. So I can't reroll those. And they will be winning on 4s. And 2 more 2-up saves. You'll fail a 2-up in a minute. I can feel it. But just not yet. Plus a pistol from the Lord. I'm not going to supercharge it because I'm not crazy. I've hit and it explodes. Should have bloody supercharged it. Winning on 3s because I didn't supercharge. So that is 1 invulnerable save. You made that as well. Brilliant. Sorcerer's bolt pistol. Hits. Wounds. Another 2 up. Okay, so what I've learned is that small arms do nothing to blade guard. Right. Okay. Well, I killed 2, killed your dreadnought, and killed an infiltrator. I think for me this game, that's a fairly successful shooting phase. Based on previous shooting phases. I mean, that's been quite good. Right, I'm going to do some charges now. I'm going to charge my lord into your blade guard.
Not overwatching.
No, I don't think you would with 3 pistols. He's in. Let's charge the sorcerer in as well. Why not? He's going in. You haven't got CP to interrupt, have you? Brilliant. Do I charge the legionnaires in as well? No, that would be silly. But I will charge those legionnaires in over there. Okay. I've no idea what I want. That's probably enough. Yep. Right, the fight phase, the fun phase. Let's start with my lord with his Blade of Relentless. I'm hitting on 2s. 6s explode. And that one also causes 2 mortal wounds. So one of them's taken 2 mortal wounds. Which you can shrug in a moment. And then he's wounding you on 3s. Like that. And these are all 4+ invulnerable saves. It's AP 4. So 5 4-ups. And these are all damage 2. So one will be dead. One goes down to 1 wound. And then that one also needs to shrug 2 mortal wounds. Which he does. So one's dead and one's on a wound. Well, that was worse than I thought it would be. For me, not for you. Right, the sorcerer now going to hit the blade guard. He's got 5 attack sorcerers, which is quite good. Hitting on 3s. Oh my god. Well, I'm glad the 6 explodes. I've hit you twice at least. It's a staff, not a sword, because we can't actually have swords anymore. All we can have is staffs. Rubbish, isn't it? So he's winning on 3s. Oh god. 1 at -1, which will actually be a 3-up because you don't get armor contempt with storm shields. And I've killed the guy in a wound. So you've got a blade guard left. And I will not consolidate because then you can't hit me back. Because yes, if a blade guard hitting a sorcerer back, you probably won't kill him. So I'll leave them there like that. Okay. And then I've got my 2 legionnaires there hitting your infiltrators. So I've got a champion with a chainsword. That's how much a legionnaire champion with a chainsword gets. Because they all have 3 base. He's a champion, he's got a chainsword. Crazy, isn't it? Okay. They're veterans of the Long War, you know. Yeah. So he's hitting you on 3s with his chainsword. Actually, I might as well do them both at the same time. Because you don't care about the extra AP of the chainsword. I'll put the extra 3 from the other guy in as well. There we go. Right. Hitting on 3s. 6s exploding. They've all hit. Right. Winning on 4s. That wasn't so good. 3 free-up saves. I've killed another one of them. Ooh, okay.
Have you ignored anything yet?
Yeah, you ignored a bolt shell earlier. Yeah. So you've got 3 infiltrators left over there on full wounds remaining. Out of the 5. And then you're getting punch me back with infiltrators now if you want to. 10 attacks with infiltrators, hit on 3s. Into my legionnaires. Okay. And then you're winning on 5s because of the Mark of Nurgle. I'm really disgusting and resilient, and you wounded me once. And, oh my god, you killed the guy that was on 1 wound. Brilliant. Which was actually that guy, because the other guy's the champion. Right. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess, because I got another 5 coming in a minute. But okay.
I can't hit back in here now.
No, because you took the ones that were next to me.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to run my sorcerer into your sergeant's sword, because that would be dangerous. So that is the end of my turn. They won't have a morale, will they? Just losing 2, so I think it'll be fine. Yeah. He may have a morale, but he's leadership 9, isn't he, or something? Well, let's roll, and if it's high, we'll check. Or we better check. Yeah, that's a fail. Leadership 9 or something, but 6 plus 4 is 10, so see you later, Mr. Bladeguard. So that's good. Now I've just got to worry about 3 Centurions coming around the corner and land speed of a massive melter. I think you might get assassinated at some point. But into my turn, I do eventually get no prisoners, and I have extended my battle lines, so I do get 10 points. So it's 35-25, going to Salamander's turn 3. Okay, Salamander's turn 3, and you maxed your primary objectives because you had that one, those 2 over there, and that one no one had, so I only had 2. So you got 15 points there, putting you up to 40 to my 35. So you're ahead before we even look at secondaries. Speaking of secondaries, you've still got Assassinate.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Blood and Guts you've got now, so kill 3 things in combat.
Yep.
The Centurions, if they get there, can start to kill things in combat. And raise a banner to an action on objective. Yep. Your Apothecary's doing that over there.
Apothecary is going to do,
so, yeah. Because he's got no one to heal, because I keep killing units and your Centurions haven't even taken a scratch yet. No. So, yeah, so that was good. Movement and things.
So the Eliminators stayed still to try and get better shots in on one of the characters if they are still there. Yes. The Centurions shuffled around, so they are kind of 11 inches away from your Sorcerer.
Yes, it's a very, very long charge. Yes, I'm running away from them.
It's an extremely optimistic charge there. And we've got no CP because we replaced one of the objectives.
Yeah, because the other one you had was... I can't remember what it was now.
Trying to get units into your...
Oh yeah, behind enemy lines. And the only one you could really get was that, because they're really slow and... Yeah.
And then this one has swung over to here, just so that if those 2 are killed, then he's got an angle on something else.
Yeah, like shoot a Land Raider.
And then the unit of infiltrators in the backfield shuffled up a little bit further, so we'll now get 9 shots rather than 5 shots out of them into your Space Marines.
Get a few bolt rounds into that unit there, and that unit's staying in combat with that Marine. Because it's 3 against 1, they should win that, right?
I hope so. So we might as well start in the backfield with the infiltrators.
Psychic Phase.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And we were just saying that now the chosen champion is dead. I don't have to worry about so much about doubles.
Correct.
So why don't we start with a smite?
Okay.
First?
Oh God! How many times have you got 11 on psychic tests today?
7.
And you're getting +1, which is 12, so I can't even deny it. So D6. He's taken 3 wounds. Thanks.
No worries.
I'll give him some paracetamol later. Next power.
-1 to hit on the Centurions.
Okay.
Which goes off.
So that's an 8, isn't it? I'll also try and deny that. Nope.
And then +1 toughness.
That's a 9. So I'll also try and deny that. 9. Well, you got a 9, so no, that goes through. Yeah. So they're extra tough, -1 hit, and you smited my sorcerer. Yeah. That's not very nice, is it?
And now we're going to try and cook him.
Cook him?
So we're going to put the... So start with the Centurions now, we're over this side now, doing some stuff.
Yep.
So 2d6 flame shots from each of them into your sorcerer. And
ow.
How many CP yet? So left, so we're going to just... Number of shots.
Nice. Lots. Walk out some dice. Right, lots of flamer shots. You're staying in tactical, so you get your +1 wound salamander thing on flame weapons. So many shots wounding the sorcerer on 3s, yeah. That's a lot of 6s. I'm glad they don't mean anything. No. Except for they were really, really hot. 6, 9, 11. AP1, but armor contempt. So 3 up saves. I ignore 1 because there's each. Takes a wound. He has 1 wound left.
Okay.
He's feeling a bit hot though. I'm feeling a bit hot today as well, to be fair. It's very hot today. And now you've got all your hurricane bolters.
Yeah, so 12.
At least these ones are only wounding on 4s, and you actually have to hit me with them.
Yeah.
At least that's something, right?
So the 3s.
But to be fair, if I roll my saves like I did a minute ago, I might be alright. But that is still a lot of hits.
And 4s now.
4s to wound. That's more than you had with your flamers. 8, 9, 10. Is it 11 again? There's more 3 ups. I only fell 2 last time. I hope I fell none this time. No, he's very, very, very dead. Okay, well that's your assassinate.
Oh no, that's on your lord.
Oh, you shooting my lord with them both, were you?
No, so there was the flamers on your sorcerer and the lord because you were outside of 12.
Oh, so he's got a 2 up save. So I'll ignore one of the ones. He takes 3 wounds, so he's down to 2. There we go.
I've done that wrong. It would have to be on the...
Okay, right, so the bolt was into the lord. Yeah, so he's down to 2 wounds. So they're both just about hanging on.
Yeah.
Split fire always works, doesn't it?
No.
Especially when you're using flamers to split fire. My jokes are terrible. If you've got better jokes, comment them below.
So eliminators. So I want the points for assassinate.
Yes.
And the sorcerer is more likely to die than the t'other.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 1 less wound. He's got worse armor save, and he doesn't have an invulnerable save.
So let's go for him. So
you're going to shoot the sorcerer.
Choose.
In the face. We've hit him twice.
Three.
So he's got 1 wound.
1.
It's AP something?
-2.
I'm fine.
It's hot.
Did you want to shoot a melter at his face?
Let's shoot some melter. We're going to shoot the frag into your lord.
Okay.
We'll stick the missile into the sorcerer.
Okay.
And I'll stick the melter into your
Land Raider.
Land Raider.
Split firing all over the place works brilliantly, isn't it?
Works.
Okay, so you're shooting your frag launcher things into the lord.
Yep.
Okay. That's what they do.
2. So 1 goes through, straight 6. But
Yep.
4.
Yeah, because he's transhuman. AP?
-1.
It's fine.
That's fine.
And then you had your missiles into the sorcerer, yeah?
Yep.
So 2 of those. Nice.
1.
He's not transhuman, unfortunately, so 2s.
That goes through. -2, I think.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Got assassinate. Just about. Had to shoot a missile at a guy on a wound, but yeah.
And the rationale for using the melter into him is that I lose the extra 1 to wound after this turn.
Yes, so at least now you will be winning it on 4s instead of 5s, because toughness 9, no raider. So you've hit it twice.
2.
Winning it on 4s now. So both wound. AP
-4.
4, but it becomes 3, so 5 up saves. So I'll save 1 of them, and you are in melter range, aren't you, I think? So D6 plus 2, 4 damage. Yeah, I'll take that. I can heal him a few wounds next turn. Right, infiltrators shooting the marines over here. The Land Raiders down to 12 wounds now, which is annoying, but it is what it is.
So we've got 9 shots.
Because some of them can rapid fire and some can't. Hit them freeze, but 6 auto wound, which is nice.
So 2 gold.
2 auto wound.
2 auto wound and 2 others.
And the 2 others will wound on 5s because of Nurgle. 3 wounds. 3 saves. One of them takes a wound.
And then pistols.
Yeah, they do have pistols, don't they? So I think you've got 3 pistol shots. I think they're just normal bolt pistols, aren't they? So 2 hits.
2.
Winning on 5s because of Nurgle.
1.
Nurgle has done nothing for me this game so far. Absolutely nothing. So every time you wound me, it's either on 5s or 6s, or you just don't win. Anyway.
Cool.
I think you're out of gun.
I'm out of gun.
That wasn't bad. You killed the sorcerer, damaged the lord.
Yeah. That's an impossible charge now.
Yes, you're now too far away. So that's a shame. But you have got Assassinate and you have raised a banner. What are you thinking of charging your speeder in?
I just don't think he's going to be here next turn.
What, your speeder?
Yeah, if you're Land Raiders.
Probably not.
So let's charge him in.
Okay.
Here's a 7. No.
No. You obviously thought better of it. Did you want to charge those? No, you probably don't want to charge off that objective, do you?
No.
No. Okay, alright, well, I'll get to hit you first with my Legionnaire champion. It's 3 attacks, +1 because he's champion, +1 is chainsword. Chainsword goes room. So that explodes. 4 hits. Wounding twice. 2 trip saves. And you ignore it because your helix on that. Brilliant. You can hit me back now. So you got 2, 4, 6, 7. 7, the blessed number for Nurgle. You've hit me twice. Wounding on 5s.
5s.
Oh, you're still wounding on. You've never got a 4 on a wound roll against those Marines yet. Yeah, he's alive at least. Right, okay. Right. Okay, so that's the end of your turn. You do get raised the banner. You do get assassinated. Another 10 points. Very nice, very nice. So you're up to 50 to 35. So you're 15 points in the lead. But we'll come back for Alpha Legion turn 4 to see what I can do. Okay, Alpha Legion turn 4. We're getting near the end game now. I like quoting from Marvel films. Command phase. Gave the Land Raider +1 hit. I had 2 objectives, so I'll get 10 more points. So it's 50 points to 45. Obviously, I'm a turn ahead. And my secondary objectives aren't too bad this turn. So I've still got some hostile objective. But I should be able to get this turn because I've got more Marines over there now. So that should be doable. I've got behind enemy lines. Get 2 things in your deployment zone. Again, I can do that because I've got 2 units of Marines over there. So I should be able to do both of those. And then I got Tempting Target, which I swapped out for a CP with Hold the Line, which I got rid of because you can just move things in my deployment zone. And you basically said I needed to get that objective over there.
Yes.
That's not going to happen. I'm not even going to try. So I'll just go for the 2 secondaries this turn. And to kill what I can over there, kill the speeder, and then all you're left with over there is slow things. Yep. So movement, so I'll get the Land Raider +1 a hit. I then healed it a wound. Well done, Warpsmith, just the 1 wound. The Lord ran off again because he's a coward like that. He's relentless, but he's also a bit of a coward. So he's going to go and help the Marines over there. Over here, I've fallen back with the Marine that was the Legionnaire that was in with the Infiltrators because I can fall back and charge with Alpha Legion because I wanted to get over there to get in your deployment zone. And then they've also moved forwards to then charge and get into your deployment zone as well. The Forge Fiends continue its march around the rocks to plasma them in the face. Because hopefully that will work at some point. I'm still waiting for it to work. And yeah, I'm going to start shooting you now because I haven't got a psychic phase. So yeah, I'm going to shoot all the bolters from the unit that didn't fall back into the unit of Frey, essentially to get rid of your Helix gauntlet, basically. So I've got 10 bolter shots into the infiltrated unit of 3 men, hitting on freeze with no explosions because I'm in Assault Doctrine thing. Wanton Slaughter, winning on 4s. Just 2 free ups. As long as you fail 1, I'm happy. Damn it. Fine. Let's shoot 3 plasma cannons into that unit of 3 then. For 4 shots. I mean, it's enough because the Helix Gauntlet will take 1 and then I've got 3 to kill. Yeah. But I need hit and wound and you failed all your saves for it to happen. I've hit 3 times. It's not enough. Winning on freeze. 3 wounds though, at -3, so 3 5-ups with Armour of Contempt. So 1 saved, 1's ignored, and 1's dead. So you got 2 left over there now. Okay, fine, so I'm not restorming that hostile objective anytime soon. Let's shoot some things over here. Let's shoot everything from the Land Raider into your speeder. These las cannons are eventually going to come good and do something. Because they're hitting on 2s every single turn.
It's only toughness 6.
They've hit every time! Oh dear. Winning on freeze. Oh. I thought these las cannons were supposed to be good now. I'm going to spend my last command point and reroll one of those. Didn't help. That is 1 at -3, which was -2, so 5 up. And you've made it. Brilliant. Alright, okay. I will heavy bolter you. And then you still win on 5s because you're toughness 6. 2 free up saves. Okay, so that's 2 damage. And then I've got d6 plus 2 flamer shots. That's 6. And 1 of those wounds, so 1 more free up save. Aha, another one goes through. 2 bolt shots hitting on 3s. Both miss. And a habit launcher, d6 shots. 5. Hitting on 2s. Winning on 5s. 1 more free up save. You can't make a free up save today, can you?
Chipping away.
I'm chipping away with the small arms, but the las cannons did nothing. Again. My lord's going to shoot his plasma pistol. I'm not going to supercharge it. He's hit. He's wounded. 1 more 5 up. That's another wound. And I've got 10 bolt guns from my unit that stood still. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling Zivans, because they're near the Lord now. So they've hit. And then winning on 5s. 2 more free ups. Well, you're bound to make some free ups at some point. There we go, you made 1 at least. Done 4 wounds. But it's not dead. No. Well, that's annoying. But fine. Okay, well, that's my shooting phase done. Again, not very successful with shooting today. I'm going to do some charging now. The 1-man unit is going to charge in. You haven't got your CP, have you? Nope. He's in. The bigger unit, they're in as well. Yay! Right, Legionnaires, big unit, hitting your infiltrators. Many attacks, hitting on 3s. 6s explode. 1, 2. Cool. And then wounding you on 4s. So that is 6, 9 free up saves. Okay, so 1 of you ignore, and then I've killed a guy. Okay. And then I'll have the other champion with his chainsword as well. 6 explodes. And then that's 1 more wound. Okay, so I've just killed an infiltrator. Brilliant. And then you can hit me back with some infiltrators. Infiltrators punching the Legionnaires in the face. I'm assuming these are all into the big unit.
Yeah.
Or are you going for the 1 guy?
No, go to the big unit.
Yeah. Wounding on 5s now. Can you get some 4s on your wound rolls, please? Oh, yeah, you made a difference for probably the first time this game. So 2 free up saves. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, so I've charged in with 6 guys into 5 guys and I've killed 1. So I do outnumber you, but I haven't got them close enough to the objective, so I haven't stormed it, and I'm not quite in your deployment zone either. So yes. Okay. That's interesting. So there's what? 4 left there, 2 left there. Okay. Next turn I can get those. Next turn, there will be a next turn. I will be ditching tempting target. That's not going to happen. So yeah, no secondaries for me this turn. It's been a bit annoying really, but it is what it is. We'll be back for Salamanders turn 4. Okay, here we are, Salamanders turn 4. You've maxed your primary again, 15 points, which is very nice. And you've got some interesting secondary objectives, which kind of counter mine.
Yeah.
So you've still got Blood and Guts, kill things in combat.
Yep.
You've also got Hold the Line and Defend Stranglehold. So you want to keep me out of your deployment zone and keep your home objective. And remember that I'm trying to storm a hostile objective and get behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
So either you're going to score them, or I will. Which is very interesting. And then, yeah, your plan this turn is...
Yeah. So in the backfield, we fallen back with one unit of infiltrators.
Yes.
We have moved across the second small unit of infiltrators and the eliminators on the opposite side in an attempt to try and kill one of those units at least. Because if we can kill one unit, then the chances of you being behind enemy lines is less.
Yeah, and storming hostile objectives will definitely be less. Yeah. So that sounds like a plan.
And then we've shuffled up the Centurions. They've advanced. They'll just be able to fire their flamers, and they're just in reach of the.
They're in range to flame things. Yeah.
The
the funny thing is, you rolled a 2 on the advance. You actually added 50% to their movement, which sounds like a lot, but it's still pretty slow.
Yeah, pretty slow. But because of that, they can't charge, so we are going to suicide the speeder into something.
Yes.
In the hope that it maybe explodes and does some mortal wounds.
Oh, I see. That's your tactic, is it?
So we'll
Okay.
See whether that's successful or not.
Yeah.
We've left the apothecary back there holding that objective, and the librarians moved up. We'll do some psychic.
Yeah, I mean, your apothecary's having fun over there. He's raised a nice little banner on the objective. He's just going to stand there next to his banner and have a good time.
He's definitely learned and all of his 115 points this game.
Yes. Well, you haven't actually healed or picked up anyone yet, because
No.
the Plague Guard I wiped in one turn,
And
and I haven't even touched the Centurions yet.
Nope.
I mean, I've tried to, but it just didn't work. So yeah, psychic.
So psychic. So -1 to hit the Centurions.
Yeah, that goes off. I can't do anything about it now.
Toughness.
Yeah, that goes off.
As well. And I think it's 12-inch range on. No, 18-inch range on smite, is it?
Yeah.
So
You can see smite the nearest thing, which doesn't go off. Okay, but you're buffing up the Centurions even more.
So if we start with the Centurions,
Yes.
because we'll do the shots from the flamers into.
Are the bolters and everything else all going to go into them as well? Because the only targets are either them or the Lamb Raider.
Yeah, will they be able to shoot them if they've advanced?
Oh no, they're not assault weapons, are they? Hurricane bolters. So it's just the flamers then, I guess. Okay. Well, that many shots. Right, many auto hits came through. We only got on 5s because of the Mark of Nurgle. You're no longer getting +1 wound to your flame weapons because you're in the assault doctrine. Unfortunately.
So
I can see quite a few 4s. Mark of Nurgle's done something.
he has.
Yeah.
So we've got 7.
7. The number of Nurgle. And it's AP, nothing, and I'm going to ruin, so 2 saves.
Yep.
I am blessed by Nurgle. You've wounded one of them there.
And then I think they're going to be out of range. We'll stick everything from the injured Storm Speeder into your Land Raider.
Makes sense to me. Because if you don't damage it or kill it, you're going to be having a bad time.
Yeah, so.
Well, I say that, it hasn't really actually done much damage, has it?
No, but it's got the potential to.
It's got the potential to do damage. Yes.
So he'll be hitting on 4s currently. So we'll do the 2 the grenade launcher. So
Okay.
They both miss.
It's okay.
The 2 hammer strike missiles.
Yep. One of those hits at least. And toughness 9.
5.
Doesn't wound. 3 melter shots.
Melter.
Point blank range. And only 1 hits the massive Lamb Raider in front of it.
5.
And doesn't wound.
Doesn't do anything.
Well, the thing is, there's 2 vehicles here with a lot of potential damage output.
Yeah.
And they've both done pretty much bugger all. But mine costs a lot more points.
Yeah, that's right. But I get the feeling yours might still be here in a little bit.
Yes, I mean mine's definitely more durable. You've got some guns around here.
Some guns at the back. So we'll start with the 2 guys closest to you.
Yes.
They are going to shoot a couple of shots each into the
guy by himself or the unit?
I'll tell you what, we'll start with the eliminators.
Okay.
On the opposite side.
And they're going to shoot at?
They're going to shoot into the bigger unit.
Bigger unit, okay, cool. So they're hitting on 3s because they moved.
3s.
Nice. And they're running on 3 success from 5, aren't they, the mortis rounds? So just 1 wound.
1.
I'm assuming a 3 up. There we go. Okay, does that help your decision for what your infiltrators are going to shoot at now?
Let's try and kill that one guy.
Okay. So 3s. They both all 2 wound. So Mark and Nurgle doesn't help me.
No.
I get 3 saves. He's fine. Well, that was successful.
No, it wasn't.
Well, I meant for me. Charges?
Yes, we'll charge into the. Well, he's going to get into.
What's he charging?
The Land Raider.
Charging the Land Raider. Okay, fine.
That.
All right.
And then the guys, they're going to charge into the unit of 1.
Yeah.
Ring.
So they're in. Cool. All right, we'll move them in. Okay, starting with infiltrators, punching my legionnaire in the back. Hitting on 3s. And running on 5s because the Nurgle. Oh yeah, the exploding 6s. That's a thing. The angry salamanders. You got some 4s again, which don't do anything. Brilliant. 4 free-up saves. He's only got a wound. Now he's dead. So you've killed one of the units. So that's good for stuff and things, reasons.
Yep.
Okay, and then you've got a land speeder bumping into a Land Raider.
Who, for some reason, has 2 attacks.
Oh, okay.
3 attacks.
What does he hit on?
He's going to be hitting on 3s. His
3s?
weapon skill apparently doesn't degrade.
Well, it's just the guy in the cockpit punching in it as he drives past, basically. So, okay. Yeah, we get 3 hits because the we're in a range. Nice. Toughness 9, so I'm guessing 5s.
5. So, yeah.
2.
2.
Cheeky. 2 up saves. Don't you wound me in combat with a land speeder. Oh, you've wounded me in combat with a land speeder. Brilliant. Okay. Well, I'll get 6 attacks with my land raider. Okay. But it's still getting +1 hits. I'm actually hitting you on 5s.
Okay.
Right. So I've actually hit 3 times because I've got an exploding 6. It's a shame you've got 4 wounds, really. Winning on 3s. 2 free-up saves. Oh, you did more damage to me than I did to you. Brilliant. And also you did the combat over there. So, okay. So you did get 1 for Blood and Guts.
Yep.
So you got 2 more to get on that. And then you are currently holding Line of Defence Stronghold, but you get them at the end of my turn, I believe. And in my turn, I want to do that. So one of us is going to get 10 points and the other one's going to get none. But we'll have to wait and see how that happens. And then we'll be back for Alpha Legion's final turn. 5. Okay, turn 5 for the Alpha Legion. It's fairly straightforward what I need to try and do, really. So I got 10 primary points because I had this objective, that objective. Didn't have more. So I'm only going to finish on 40 primary unless I kill some things off of objectives or nick objectives, which I might finally do, which is nice. I mean, remember that you killed the Chosen off an objective earlier, so I've put the 3 points up for that. So it's currently 68 to 55, but my secondaries are looking quite good. So I've got Assassinate, and you've left your apothecary all by himself.
Yeah.
I've got a plan for that. Behind enemy lines, I can't really do, because you killed that other unit. I've only got the big unit left. And I needed a 6 on the advance for the Forge Feed. Forge Fiend to run it into your deployment zone. Only got a 3, so I didn't get behind enemy lines. Can't do that. But I have stormed the hostile objective. Because I outnumber you now. So that's 5 points already. Can't do that. Can maybe do that. So let's see what I can do. Over here I've fallen back with the Land Raider, so it can now charge because I'm Alpha Legion. But it's a Land Raider. But I've spent a CP so it can also shoot after it's fallen back. Because that's cool. I obviously gave it +1 hit again, and I've healed it 3 wounds with the Wartsmith this time. So that's good. And then my Lord has positioned himself to charge the speeder if I need to. But yeah, the plan is here, kill the speeder, kill the apothecary, and then hope you don't score many points. But I don't think I can do enough, but we will do this and then do some maths and figure it out, I guess.
There we go.
So let's start shooting your apothecary with everything from the Land Raider, apart from the Flamer and the Combi Bolter, which might as well shoot the speeder.
So he's going to use his Armor Indomitus.
Yes. Yeah, so he's got a 3+ invulnerable save for the phase or something. Well, these last cannons have got to do something at some point.
Yep.
Why not start now? I've hit you 3 times. I'm going to be winning you on 2s, like that. 3 plus invulnerable saves. Oh, 1 goes through. D6 plus 2 damage. He's got what, 5 wounds?
5 wounds,
yeah. Oh, for God's sake. Well, it's 3 damage. You got some shrugs because he's an apothecary. Oh, brilliant. So he takes 2 wounds. Why are these las cannons so rubbish, even when they're hitting on 2s? I don't understand this. Right, I can shoot with heavy bolter. So I will. On 2s. Because I'm hitting, I'm just not killing anything. 3s. I'm even wounding, look at that. Whole host of 6s, which mean absolutely nothing. 6. 6 saves AP1, but you ignore it, so whatever you save is, I guess. Ooh, that's 4 damage. He's got shrugs though. Can the heavy bolters do it? Yes! They can, just about. I still love the Havoc launcher left over. Well, what we've learned is that 2 heavy bolters are better than 4 d6 plus 2 damage las cannons.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing that everyone should take from this.
Yeah. Don't get predators with las cannons on them. Get predators with heavy bolters on the sponsons. And they'll do the business. Right, I've got the flamer and the bolter into that. So d6 plus 2 for 7. I do actually like the plus 2 on flamers, it's quite nice. Comes in handy against hordes. Not necessarily speeders, but, whatever you can hit. 5 to wound. 2 3+ saves. You make them. And then 2 bolt shots at rapid fire range. -1, but +1, they both hit. And then 1 wound, 1 more free up. Okay. Right, my Wartsmith will shoot his flamer thing at you now as well. For 3 shots. Which will wound on that. 1 more free up. You're going to make all your free ups this turn, aren't you? You failed all your free ups last turn. I've got the melter, which hits. Doesn't wound though. And then he's also got a plasma pistol, but I'm not going to supercharge it. So I'm not a fool. That does wound, so that's a 5-up save. He's taken a wound. My Lord will shoot it with his plasma pistol. I'm not supercharging it. Oh, try that again. There we go. Same result. Another 5-up. You've made that one. And then I've got 10 bolter shots. I will kill this speeder if it's the last thing I do. Hit on 3s, rerolling 1s. 5 to wound. 3 more 3-up saves. And does it actually have 3 wounds left now? Can't die from bolters. Nearly. It's got 1 left.
1 wound left.
I might have to charge it with my Lord, which will put him nearer to your Centurions. Okay. Right, over here, I might as well shoot some infiltrators. So let's do that. I don't think it makes much difference in terms of points, but I'll do it anyway. Let's shoot the bigger unit. That's some misses and some hits. And then really on 4s, just the 1, okay. And you're absolutely fine. I don't think I'll bother charging over them, because I don't need to. I've already got my objective thing and nicked it from you, so can't be bothered. But I will be charging my Lord into your speeder just for fun, basically. He's in. I want to get just within an inch. I don't want to get too close. And then he will swing his mighty sword in the air. Do 2 mortal wounds. And obviously it explodes, so I'll keep that for my extra attacks. And it's already dead.
Yep.
Does it explode?
No, it doesn't.
Was that not your shrug?
That was your mortal. Gives you 2 mortal wounds. So.
Oh, so you just didn't bother doing your shrugs?
No.
Okay. Well, it's dead.
I think it was safe to say it was going to die.
Yes. Okay, so that's my turn. So I get Storm Hostile Objective, and I get Assassinate. I get 10 more points. So I now go up to... Because I got 3 for nicking that and getting the Apothecary, and then 10, so I get 13 more points. I'll do some maths. We'll be back for Salamanders 10-5. Right, we're here for Salamanders 10-5, and we've looked at the secondaries. You've got Blood and Guts, you've now got Area Denial, which you can't really do unless you kill all these Marines here, and Deploy Teleport Hammer, which you can't be bothered to do. No. But we've worked out that you've moved these infiltrators back here onto that objective, so you've nicked that. So you've now maxed your primary for the game 45.
Yeah.
Which has actually put you ahead. And I don't think you can actually get any secondaries this turn either.
No. So
But essentially, you want to try and kill things.
Yeah.
Just
kill stuff.
just you want your Centurions to do something.
Yeah. Right, so we're going to do Psychic. We'll start with Smite into
Yes.
Lord.
Oh, I thought you were going to get another 11 then.
Which picks up. I'm looking for
D3.
3+.
3+. He's dead.
He's dead.
Killed him. Killed my lord. Congratulations.
And then we will... Might as well stick everything into...
I mean, if you kill them, you will get area denial.
Yeah, might as well stick everything into...
Might as well give it a go.
So, how many shots with the Flamers?
Did you want to spend a CP to get max shots?
I've only got... I've got 2 now. No, I'll keep them just in case I want to reroll the charge.
Oh, you want to charge them? Okay.
So,
go for it.
Flamer shots.
Lots.
Lots.
Right, lots of flamer shots, and you spent a CP on +1 to wound, which cancels out my -1 to wound. So you're winning on 4s with these flamers. It's quite a lot of 4s actually. That was a well spent CP, assuming I failed my saves.
So 5, 10, 15.
15 shot saves because of ruin. Okay. 2s. Failed 2, so a guy's died and a guy's on a wound because someone was already wounded. So I'll just pick a guy out.
Hurricane bolters.
And then these will. So the +1 to wound was just for the flame weapons, wasn't it?
So that's just +1 to wound.
Oh, nice. So he's winning on 4s as well then.
Yeah.
Some of the Salamander strats are actually quite good. I do like them.
So
Lots
again. 5, 10, 15 again.
Wow. Twos. 1, 2, 3. So you killed the guy that was wounded, and another guy. We've got 2 left. So yeah, if you charge them and kill them, you will also get aerial denial, which is essentially the only thing that really matters now.
Yeah.
Because over there, it's.
You can kind of pot shot each other. I'm not sure it makes much of a difference.
It makes no difference because you maxed your primary anyway.
So let's charge.
So let's just do the charge. You've got a CP if you need it. I don't think you need it. So you can go and... Essentially what you're going to do is you're going to smash down the walls and I'm going to fall on top of you. That's what's going to happen here. With your massive siege drills. Alright, Centurions are going to start punching my dudes, and we've just realised the... What was it called?
Crucible of Battle.
Crucible of Battle can be used on core units for the +1 to wound. So... Okay, we've noticed they're obviously not core, they're Centurions, but the chances are you're going to completely smash them to bits with your fists anyway. So it's going to be completely irrelevant. Because look at all those 6s for exploding hits with Whirlwind of Rage. But you can't win me on 2s because I've got Mark and Nurgle.
So 3s.
So 3s. Oh wow, that's a lot of 1s. I still think that's enough though. Is that 6?
So 6 and then -4.
Because one of 6s. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the unit's dead. So in the end, it wouldn't have made any difference, people. They're all dead. So you will get your areas denial now, actually. So you will get another 5 secondary points, at least. Which would put you up to 75 to my 68. Because you maxed your primary. I got 42 for 43 for primary. But my secondaries were rubbish. Yours were okay. You got what, 40 for secondaries in the end or something? 30, 25 plus 30, yeah, 30. Yeah. 30 plus 40, 45. Yeah, that's 75, isn't it? Yeah, 75. 85 if you include a painting score.
Yeah.
Because they're very nicely painted. If people want to see more of them, check out Dawn's Apothecary on Instagram. I will put a link below. But yeah, so it's a win for Salamanders. A narrow win, but a win nevertheless. I was quite surprised I actually managed to get stuff around there in the end, but it still wasn't in time, unfortunately. Yeah. But yeah, my Forge Fiend was rubbish. I think everyone can agree with that. As was the Land Raider. And that's why they're 2 units that I don't really use very often.
Which is a shame because
they look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still don't think Land Raiders are worth like almost 300 points, even with the extra damage on the lascans and the extra toughness. They're more difficult to kill, and they're a bit more killy potentially, but if you want the lascans, just get Predators. Because the Predator turrets will also do 6+2 damage now, which is nice. And if you get 2 Predator Annihilators, it's about the same amount of points as 1 Land Raider. So I'll take that, to be honest. And they're quicker. You can zip them about and do things. But yes, it's a win for the Salamanders. A loss of the Chaos, unfortunately, on this day. Thanks for the game, Dan.
Thank you very much.
It's been a while. And thanks for watching, everyone. And we'll see you in the next one.